So, since we are not apparently going to the final dungeon, let's go to the final dungeon. We're headed to the final dungeon. Wink. In all honesty, this would feel like the final dungeon if not for the fact that I was told flat out that it's not. In this case, it's important because, you know, if this was actually the final dungeon, I would, you know, this would be where we pause and we go do side stuff. You know, I have a teleport over here. I probably should have just gone for that, but whatever. I didn't even think about that. Whatever. Where do you want me to go, game? Still not there. Whatever it wants me to be at. No, I left the other telepad. I had two. It doesn't even say where to go. Just says right here. Oh, whatever.
Link!
Hi.
Link! Come to me.
I'm totally the real Zelda.
I am waiting. Waiting for you.
Definitely the real Zelda. Wink, wink. Ganon's just like, look, it's not my fault that Link is so sexy. Just his luscious locks. Mane of hair. Oh. I do not know what is it. Yeah, see? It's right there. Still here. Let's refill a little bit. Let's see. We'll find out, X. Haven't really seen much of that yet. I was told to hold on to it for some kind of artifact weapon reason, so I hold on to it. Aw, don't look at me! Shield now has more shield on it. Have a shield. Uh-oh. Atmospheric storm, you know what that means. That's right, it means difficulty climbing is what it means. Jesus. Hi. Oh my god, it was a trap! I'm so shocked by this shocking development! How shocking this truly is! Oh my god, who would have ever guessed that this is a thing that could ever have happened to me? Holy crap. Yeah, dude. Yeah. My eyes. I already got both clicks, but thank you. Now where do I want to go? Down. Okay. It's all good, R. Spruce. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, we mostly have joke weapons right now. And of course, we've got our fire weapons, our lightning weapon, and our Zora Spear. All four of these are basically like things that would go in the bank. I'm this tempted to just finally dump these, but I keep being afraid that if I ever finally get rid of them, I'll finally actually have a use for them. So I keep not getting rid of them. Screw it. Just dump it. And sure, we'll dump the Zora Spear. Although, actually, hang on. Because we haven't broken one yet. I suppose I can just use it for a bit. Yeah, speaking of which, double click for those two tosses. That's the one I'm about to toss. That was actually funny. Worked out, though. That's a good point. It might not count fused. Yeah, that's good. Yep. So there's the sphere broken. What's this? Why is this thing? Oh, I don't have my armor on. I wonder. This thing's taking a while to break. Jesus. Let's speed this up. I got it. Good thing. That looks like a nice bow is what that looks like. I am correct. Right, next trap. It does feel very Ganon's Tower, doesn't it? You remember that in Ocarina? Just battle after battle after battle. That was good stuff, though. Admittedly. Yes, you can, Barnacle. Oh, that's cool, too. Do I need to heal? Honestly. I think I do. That's true, Dean Badine. Right, where's our next ambush spot? I'm ready. Yeah, that looks ambushy. Where am I going? Way over there. Let's skip all this. Let's just warp over there. What? Yeah, we really don't need the experience or the weapons or the anything. Just a waste of durability at this point. Fine. Just because we have like a billion of these. I don't know. I do like the Spirit Party members. I don't feel like leaving you guys alive. Goodbye. I wish they were talking, spirit or no. it's not like they couldn't have them teleport even if they weren't a spirit, right? They've done that before. It's below us. I go over that. Oh, it's Princess Zelda's room. Nice. Listen, Zelda. I know it's been a long, hard trip to find you, definitely the real you. Definitely, really, 100% the real you. Yeah, your bed's not doing great. I'm gonna be real. Also, I guess the spiders have moved in. Oh no, it's a trap! Oh my god! Who could have predicted this turn of affairs? Are you done? We're next. Quite a ways down. Bye. See ya. Can you swim? Nah, don't worry about it. Oh, this still isn't far enough down. You know, I'd comment on the significance of all these dead souls being underneath Hyrule Castle, but they're all over the place, so... eh. Alright, Zelda. Excuse me, Zelda. Where are you hiding? The kingdom? The castle? Or the town, Ross? There it is. This is what I missed last time. Hey, it's Zelda. Zelda, I'm here, I'm here. I didn't see him. Where are they? Oh, we're up to silvers now. God dang it. Guys, could you do your job, please, and kill the geese? I know it burns. Don't worry. It'll be over soon. Ugh, they still have junk weapons, too. You know, Minish comes to mind immediately for some reason, Ross. I think it's because it's probably one of the most fleshed out and most established. It's also one of our best insights into a Hyrule Kingdom that truly is prosperous. Unlike, say, Twilight Princess, which was clearly on its way out even before Zant showed up. Or Ocarina, which was still recovering. Minish is just, like, middle of the Golden Age, right? They're good. And they got to play with that a lot. Yeah, Wind Waker, which was underwater. Spirit Tracks irritated me because it was called Hyrule, and I know that's petty, and I don't care. The whole point was to make it a new kingdom. Having said that, Spirit Tracks' kingdom is actually very fascinating to me. Like I said, it's a topic we see periodically in fiction, where people, much less advanced people, move in and just kind of develop along certain lines because they have a pre-existing technology or magic that they can take advantage of, like Mass Effect. It's actually done pretty rarely, and it's a cool idea. And I always liked that about Spirit Tracks. Their whole society is centered around these railways that are just there and are maintained magically, right? No, I think that's cool. Yeah, then one day the magic stops and it's like, whoops. And that's pretty much exactly what happens in Spirit Tracks and Mass Effect. So what are we feeling about this gauntlet?
Link, I am waiting. Waiting. Waiting for you.
I admit I'm kind of in the wash territory myself. It's not terrible. It's a bunch of fun fights, and, you know, it's a good variety of fights, too. But at the same time, it's just, that's it. They're not even sequential. They're just all over the place. No, I'm good. That's true. I might be more irritated if I wasn't Bionic. I do think navigating the castle is just nowhere near as well designed as it was last time. Like, there's more blockage and more terrain things going on. Probably because, you know, we're in the air. Where is she this time? Oh, she's in the center room. That's sure. Let's just do it then. Screw it. As absolutely bizarre as this is going to sound, I kind of liked the Guardians in the original one. It added to the frenetic nature of traversing the castle, because either you fought your way through, which was brutal, or you ran your way through, which was awesome. Yeah, the Guardians were scary. Even at Endgame.
At last. I have been waiting for you to arrive.
Hi, Ganondorf.
Now, Link, there is something here I want to show you.
That's a good question.
What do you think? Hyrule Castle, perfect and glorious. Does it awaken memories? Memories of our time here?
What's his angle?
Taken every detail.
Like, I don't understand his angle here.
After all, this place will be the last thing you ever see.
He can't possibly think he's fooling us, right? Unless that's supposed to be a reveal moment.
The fabled swordsman who endured my corruption, who has persisted in slaughtering my servants. Interesting. How is it that you survived my attack? It must have been that wretched arm. No matter. You will not live to see another sunrise. Did my puppet entertain you? She made it so easy to mislead you, to keep you occupied. But such an indirect approach is no longer needed. End this hero's life, my dark servant. Cut him down.
Oh no, I've never fought a Phantom Ganon before. Sorry. And I don't have great weapons right now, so... Yeah, so that's the big mystery, is that I'm going too slow with it. Difference some armor makes, huh? Look at my health. I've been being pretty casual here because I don't really have to bother. Yeah, I was kind of playing around with them to see if they do anything new, because I've fought these things a few times. Oh, I noticed, Frieza. And yeah, no, that has been exactly worthwhile to me, to be quite honest. Yeah, honestly, the Phantom Hands were terrifying. You saw my first reaction to the Phantom Hands, and it was to run. I actually ran so fast and so hard, I didn't even react. Some people didn't even realize that I was reacting when I was just like, nope, I'm out. Nice shot, Tulip. Like, go watch that short sometime, or the clip. I literally, as soon as I see they're spawning, beeline without hesitation for the nearest wall. Now, the goal was to use the wall to get some distance, to glide away. But still, that was just... No. Agreed, Ross. Like, this could have actually been a cool moment. And this ties into what Frieza's already talked about. Alright, fine, what? This is a linear story. Nice shots. Told from lack of linearity, and that hurts it. I think I did, Bionic Bug. I can double check. Yeah, no, there was like an instinctual note there of just, no, I'm good. Oh, I don't have a thing equipped. I wonder if it's doing some damage. Sure, we'll add a bow to it. Why not? It should be on YouTube. I can double check, because I keep cracking it. Round 2. You can do anything different? Nope, looks like you're actually right. Looks like it's not on YouTube yet. Oh. Oh no, there's gloom everywhere. What do I do? Oh, that's right. The exact same thing I was already doing. That's an interesting argument, Von Falkenstein. Because I did the linear content illinearly on accident, I have spoiled myself. Actually, hang on. No, that still doesn't track. Because the only way to reach this point, to reach this trigger, is to have done all 4 sections already. So we already know, very obviously, that this is not Zelda, right? That's actually a good question. I hadn't even thought about that. That's a yes. That's a yes. Oh my god, that's a chipper shredder. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now, I will admit some of this is locked behind the tiers, but, like, I don't know. Let's get rid of that. I don't even know. What else we got here? We got a sword. We got another sword. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm the idiot here, and I can accept that. But my knee-jerk thought in this kind of situation is to beeline the tiers, especially since it's one of the first quests you're pointed towards. And yeah, they're extremely easy to find. In fact, it's essentially impossible not to find them, because they're so huge and so visible, especially at night. That should be good. Those are some good fusions, I think. 90, 90, 51. I'll live with that. Back to the Master Sword. How do you do this before temples? The only way I even got this quest was because of the follow-through on the temple quest. I'm not saying I disbelieve you. Although that's actually making my point even more for me, to be honest with you.
It seems there is more to you than the power Rauru has gifted. But not much more.
I've been in this room several times now. This is where I get my royal sword, you know? So how did you get here in time? You know, I don't even care. I'm glad you're here. Hang on. If this triggers and you haven't done the temples, where do these guys show up? Like, how does this go if they're not here?
Just what is this thing?
You do not recognize me. Perhaps there are limits to the knowledge the secret stones impart. You stand before Ganondorf. The foolish actions of your ancestors served only to delay my ascension.
You have like 1,000,000 years.
Allow me to show you the world that was and will be again when I have been restored.
that might be a bit much even for me.
With the power I have granted. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Of course.
Leave no survivors.
So his goal is actually to kill everyone this time. Interesting.
See, you cannot hope to escape your fate. My power will sweep across this land. You need but await the inevitable end.
Was that the Demon King we were warned about? It all really happened?
This is dire. The Demon King, the man who nearly destroyed the world. Ganondorf. With his return, everyone's in danger.
Oh, this isn't good. If that really was him, oh, we're in real trouble.
Hold on. He must not be at his full strength. Otherwise, why flee instead of finishing us off? We should return to Lookout Landing and decide what to do next. Link, you should come too.
Yeah, this is going to sound like a really strange statement, especially coming from me. I kind of wish this was just Demise. Just solidify the connection to Skyward, right? Just lock it in. It's Demise. That's why all the enemies spawn from him, right? Demon King, you know. I mean, it really does feel like what they're going for. Because, like, if there's one thing I will give Demise, and I did, if you remember, during Skyward Sword, he managed the look. Unfortunately, he only had the one cutscene to develop him. But, yeah, no, just, he's an Oni. Okay, do it. Lean into it. Yeah, I know this is going to sound strange. I don't mind Ganondorf being an Oni. I mean, I kind of do. I'll be honest. I don't... Let me walk that sentence back for a second. I don't mind the villain just being an Oni, right? I've seen and played and watched and read plenty of stories where the villain is just, you know, demonic, malevolent force. And that's fine, and that works. Yeah, I don't get what the fake Zelda plan was about either. At all, really. What the... Oh, okay, I already got that. I do admit, part of the problem is that until... Well, essentially this game... Yeah, if you see that trick I do, Dream Whisper? This right here? That actually allows me to retain speed. That's why I've been doing that. See, you say that jokingly. That sounds kind of fun to me, Inamisho. Just have him being like, "Urgh." So, yeah, so, sorry, for those of you who've been wondering why I've been pulling out my glider every single time I glide anywhere, it's become muscle memory for me at this point in order to retain speed. It feels... I'm trying to think how to explain this, because it almost feels petty to ding this Ganondorf because his name is Ganondorf. But that is kind of how it feels, you know? Like, we've had more interesting Ganondorf before. In fact, up until now, we've only ever had 2 Ganondorfs, remember? Every Ganon, prior to now, it has been the same Ganondorf with the possible exception of the one in Four Swords Adventures. And even that one's actually got a couple of asterisks around it. Right? Ocarina and Four Swords Adventures. Even though, again, Four Swords Adventures was supposed to be part of the Imprisoning War, let's just ignore that. Yeah, no, it feels like... Imagine if, like... I know nobody else cares about this connection, but, like, imagine if there's, like, we've introduced Dr. Wily into this thing. And then he's, like, pathetic. Like, wait, what? No, come on. I know that you're doing a new take. I know this isn't Ganondorf. I know that that's actually kind of weird when you think about it, because it's always been the same Ganondorf across the rest of the Zeldas. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with you doing a new take on the character. I'm not super impressed with the take you're doing on the character. Sorry, I'm watching for something specifically here. Actually, yeah, it's kind of a bit of the Joker problem. Everyone wants to do their take on the Joker, but they all want to call it the Joker. Like, have you seen, what's it called? Oh, God, Suicide Squad? No. Yeah. Hey, it is a Blood Moon. I was right. You've seen Suicide Squad, right? The Joker in that? Terrible Joker. Like, and that's part of the problem, is he's this pathetic loser character who's not funny and irritating and frustrating. And they call him the Joker, and that's kind of the problem, right? Yeah, literally, this would not bother me. Yeah, the Jared Leto Joker. This would not bother me as much as if he was just some other thing. If they straight up called him Demise. And again, I cannot believe I'm saying that, but I mean it. But Lord Harriman is technically correct. I can't give a negative for that. Not really. But I don't like it. It feels like a colossal waste of everything. I mean, that would be external continuity negative, to be honest. Actually, we have precedence for that because we've covered Star Wars games. Just because it's not the same type of timeline doesn't mean it's not taking from outside of the source and doing a bad job of it. So actually, no, that really would 100% be just an external continuity negative. I'm on the edge on this one, I'll be honest, on the negative for Ganondorf, because I'm not feeling it so far. But most of what we've seen is in the past. And we all know what I think of the past. Interesting. Sorry, I was watching the Blood Moon. You were what? Don't worry about it. Looks like it was pretty tough. Not really, but thanks. So to summarize, there's no mistaking what you saw at the castle was the Demon King from the Legend of the Imprisoning War. And the princess you've been seeing is an imposter, and the reason is... Yep, repeat information, repeat information. This is a lot. Oh, hang on. One new bit of info. We don't know anything about the Demon King other than the fact that he's bad news and super strong. What do we do? Based on what you've each told me, it appears the princess was making preparations in anticipation of the Demon King's revival in this era. There must be some hint we still haven't figured out here in our time. Right you are. We cannot afford to stand still at a time such as this. It's imperative we act. Without any leads... Oh, wait. You said when the Six Sages were with King Rauru when he fought the Demon King during the Imprisoning War, right? Wind. Fire. Water. Heart. Lightning.
Wow.
Huh?
What is it? What do you see? That's it. There was one more sage back then. Excuse me. Yeah, Monero. The tech expert. One more sage that might be here now. I'm sure this is the lead we were hoping for. It'll be well worth our while to search. Is this the storm? Just answer that, for real. Because it's been bugging me this entire game. Give us a place to start. If we just start save. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, she is in the tablet. We've actually already seen that. You four go to your homelands, gather information, Linky, search around, find any other leads.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's only one thing to do now. It calls to me. It sings my name. No, hang on. We'll do that last. Where do I get the Yiga armor? That's what I really want to do. Because it's bugging me. Hey, Spartan. I never have Spartan. That's just me. Okay, so let's see. So we got that. Yep. So these are in Aldor Foothills. Yeah, we bought ourselves a little bit of side time. And honestly, this is just bugging me. It's just sitting in the back of my mind going, hey, there's something you haven't done yet, hey. Aldor Foothills. Aha! Let's just go here. Thank you, Freezer. Well, I heard about a donation. The bot is still not working. By the way, it's giving me a new error now. It's flat out stating that there's a security issue, which makes sense. When I say security issue, what I mean is a certificate. So I have to pay careful attention and listen, because otherwise I'll miss donations. Thank you, Vigilant, very, very much. Always appreciate. Hang on, let me figure out what you put that towards really quick. Old World Blues. London. Total War Rome R. So, do you mind if I open this question to the crowd, Vigilant? That's an interesting one. Skip this over here so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so, you've been given a huge budget. You can make an open world Star Wars game. Here are the limitations. You cannot play a Force user. That's it. So, who are you playing, and where are you playing? Obviously, we have to play Luke on Tatooine. No, I'm joking. No, it's okay. He wasn't a Force user then. I'm still joking. Let me think about that. That's a good question. Canonically Vigilant, or can we count EU? No, it has to be an open world game, Frieza. It has to be an open world. That's the limitation. We're making our own Star Wars Outlaws, is what it sounds like. Yeah, like, honestly, being able to play a bounty hunter just immediately jumps out at me. It's one of the reasons Outlaw caught my attention so quickly. Was because just the premise, you know, sounded interesting to me. Oh, you know, being able to play a proper IG droid would be very cool. One of the things I liked the most about Mandalorian, and I know this sounds like a weird thing to like, was the showcasing it did of the IG series, because those guys were death in lore, and it was nice to finally see that. Bounty hunter, smuggler, it's the same thing with Falkenstein. Yeah, no, exactly. They're Terminators. Those things are monsters. That's a great idea. I'm going to steal that. I've got a great idea. We're going to play an IG-88. I think any era was stipulated, yeah. See, I'm actually torn, because the idea of playing a smuggler, a bounty hunter, it's the joke, Zara. So, okay, the more complex joke there, I'll go ahead and answer Zara's question, is that a lot of people tend to consider Star Wars as one of three things, okay? There's the Force. What in God's name? Oh, he's just eating. There's the Force users, right? Then there's the evil Empire versus the plucky rebels, and then there's the rest, right? And the rest often get bundled together. That's the joke. Actually, I didn't spark. Give me 1 second. Whites have some health. Look at that. I don't know. That IG-88 idea, or just IG series idea, sounds really good. Part of the reason why is because it would enable you to have a lot of video gaminess. Right? Like, a lot of the things that an IG can do would be power-ups and cooldowns, right? Cool stuff. So it's just kind of baked into playing an IG. Is you're playing a Terminator, like Vigilant said earlier. Where's this damn thing? It's up. See, I'm torn between playing like a normie, for lack of a better way to put it, or playing an IG. I love both of those ideas, and for completely... So here's the idea. If you play a normie, I would kind of make it free spacey, right? Freelancer game. So, whether you're a smuggler or you're a bounty hunter, that would actually be up to you, right? Your decision is what determines whether you're one of those or the other. Bye, buddy. Anyways, Is there a way to respawn him? Asking for a friend. Because I already regret doing that. It's over this way. This way, I mean. It's gotta be straight south of me now. I must have gone right by it, not even seeing it. There it is. Nar Shaddaa. That's what you're suggesting. I actually did see that suggestion. Oh, I know, Spartan. Trust me. I mean, a straight-up Nar Shaddaa playing as a normie, figure it out yourself game. Sounds awesome. Wait, they stole a tailor? Okay. Oh, okay. This is my life now. I mean, a proper hut-focused game is something I'm kind of down for already, because we just don't have that many of those. Yep, click on the weapon. Is a hut. I don't think I'd do that with an open world game. I think there's other ways you could play with that. I like the idea in concept, though. Oh, definitely, you'd start as a lean hut. And the fatter you get, the more your stats go down. Your combat stats go down. But, like, your diplomat stats go up, as they consider you more and more worthy of consideration. Like, your cool stat goes up, to use the Cyberpunk example. And yeah, you can eat more to visibly get fatter. But again, it literally lowers your combat stats. I think, well, I absolutely love the idea of playing a normie navigating the underworld, and I do. I think I'm actually going to go back to the IG idea. Just because the idea of physically playing an IG is just so appealing. Yeah, a little bit Hitman. A little bit of a Hitman kind of a style. And obviously you are an assassin. And you are assassinating. Yeah, a little syndicate vibe going on. Hey, reptiles. I don't know, both of those game ideas sound fantastic. I would love to have both of them, to be honest with you. That does sound like a terrible usage of your time. I recommend doing anything else with your time. I think did we stream Satellite Rain? I know I played it because I did a video on it. But I don't remember if we actually streamed it. Good afternoon, Evo.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm turned around a little bit. No, this is right. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. I've got it. You can play a Force user, right? Or sorry. Hey, slip of tongue. You can play as a non-Force user. You can play as a smuggler or a bounty hunter or whatever. But if you do the critical mission path, you can unlock your Force powers and start using your Force abilities. I know, screwed up my own joke. If a pretty lady is in distress, the hero will arrive to save her. Everyone says so.
Ah.
That weapon doesn't look legendary, even when I squint. You... Lady, this is a royal... Okay, never mind. Thank you for the Yiga gear. Aw. I might not be a hero, but I am her prince. So that means I'm going to be bargained away for political favors later. Listen, nobody would get excited about the idea of playing a trooper and actually be enthused about it and planning to play a trooper like years before the game even came out. Okay, I've got it. Let's have our cake and eat it too, okay? So you play a normie. You can pick your race. You're limited to humanoid races. You are navigating hut space. That's your open world. The goal is obvious. You know, we'll have a main plot line. We'll have some character stuff and all the usual good stuff that we can't really think of right now. But the general goal is just to navigate hut space to live in the wonderful, wonderful place that is. We'll set this... I know it's a cliche, but I kind of don't care. Because I feel like the best possible time to set it is right at the end of the Clone Wars. And during the events of the story, Order 66 would happen, and the reorganization into the Galactic Empire. The reason why is because that would have, or at least theoretically have, a substantial change in things. That's your big chunk moment, right? That's when the world state changes. And all of a sudden, Imperial troops are a problem that weren't there before, right? Like, you've played an Assassin's Creed game, and over time, more and more different types of soldiers start roaming the streets or interacting with you or having that stuff. You get it, right? And so now we've got more and more of a problem that we didn't have before. And this general gist of, oh my god, just leave us alone. Yeah, exactly. We get a bit of an Imperial crackdown. And of course, the Imperials can be bribed, but that's more money out of your pocket that you weren't paying before. So either you're fighting them, which you didn't have to deal with before, or you're bribing them, which you didn't have to deal with before. And either way, it's this pain, right? I apparently just overshot it. It's like right over here somewhere. Over here, maybe? And yeah, you can go pretty much whatever route you want with that, except for joining the rebels. Not because that makes no sense, but because I'm sick to death of playing a rebel. So no rebel joining. If I'm being honest, I would probably also have an Imperial rep. I can't decide if I would want to be mean about having an Imperial reputation. Because I could be really mean with having an Imperial reputation. Like, imagine you get your Imperial rep up, and it's great, and it works, and then all of a sudden one random hero is like, you know what, or one hero, one particular Imperial is like, you know what, I don't like your face, and just brings you in for no reason, and all your rep just doesn't count for anything. Stuff like that, right? But that would be mean. I think that would be anti-video game to do that. That would work more in a narrative, non-interactive narrative. Why is it raining? No, no working with the rebels. Sick of the rebels. Besides, timeline-wise, there's no rebels. Except for Saw. Although, if you wanted to, we could introduce Saw in, like, one side mission. I mean, Lord knows he's always doing his shtick. Is this just my life? Yeah, imagine there's this thing where it's like, hey, there's this mission. It pays really, really well. It's listed as, high danger. Right? And it's like a super optional mission. And it is. It's just you go do something for Saw. And at the end, he tries to kill you. And if you survive, you get away with a big stack of credits. Thought you'd ambush, huh? Well, today you're getting ambushed. Okay. It had its flaws, but it was overall a pretty good show. Season 1 and 2 were, anyways. I wasn't a big fan of several Star Wars-y moments, for lack of a better way to put that. But overall, the show was a pretty big net positive. There was a definite approach towards fan service in the show. Whether that lands for you or not, that's up to you. Yes. Those Yiga guys forced me to make weird outfits for them. It was awful. I'm a reputation for fashion. And there's the Yiga thing. Biggest negative about Andor? It was too real at times. I know that's not really a negative, and in fact, I didn't ding it for it. But Andor definitely got very real several times. It could have been worse. That's the really messed up part. Oh yeah, sorry, hang on. I should show this off more appropriately. Come on, close. Close. There we go. So, there's us. As you can see, they have lovingly gone across my likeness. Yeah, no, actually, funnily enough, the court scene, no spoilers, is probably the worst scene for realism in the entire show. Just, yeah, that was way too real. Okay. What was the worst part of Arcane? The animation! No, God, I don't know. Can I think of a negative thing about Arcane? its owners. Yeah, take it with Emperor Palpatine. Next. Was the best part of Donkey Kong Country? You know what? That's actually a good point, Lord Herma. You're right. Though I actually forgot about that. The worst part of Arcane was the ending. The very end of the last episode. The best part about Donkey Kong Country was... See, I'm trying not to give a meme answer. It's too easy to give a meme answer. You know what? Yeah, the Nobody's Hero song. I'll actually agree with that. The worst gameplay of Tangled? I actually kind of already mentioned it. Almost every shot that doesn't involve someone's face isn't moving. Like, the overwhelming majority of the shot is very, very static. That's because all the animation effort was put into their faces and their body language. Okay, this does not appear to be the correct waterfall. Oh, okay, back up here. Yep, time to find the bridge, Dreamless. Okay, we can see the temple now out there. These are just Yiga everyday activities right here. I have not properly fought a Molduga or a Frox, no. At some point, I'm going to have to go and I'm going to have to fight a, whatcha-fig? Leok.
Yeah.
Do those give anything other than masks? I'm just curious. Listen, nobody likes Better Call Saul, except for everybody who's ever seen it ever. I mean, I didn't actually fight it. I died to the damn thing. I am definitely Yiga. Oh. This is the Yiga Blade Master session, where Yiga Blade Masters are made and unmade. You brave the elements to take this first step. That speaks well of your passion to become a Blade Master. But my exam is more rigorous still. Listen closely. The test is unforgiving. There are 5 frog statues. I will reveal their locations. Travel to them and offer a mighty banana to each one. This harsh land will lash you mercilessly. Your travel may prove your end, but if you succeed, I will name you a Blade Master. I will personally give you these mighty bananas. I have no more bananas to give for now. If you need more, a true Blade Master is expected to find their own. Let the test begin. Glory to Master Koga! May his gut forever expand. Anybody ever heard of John Sanford? It's an author. It is relevant to nothing at all. My mother has recently started reading it. I was curious if anyone had ever heard of his stuff. That's all. I offer you banana. Oh, oh, oh. That is actually an interesting question, though. Worst thing about X. You know, the worst thing about a thing you love, best thing about a thing you hate. It's an interesting thought experiment. Good way to keep yourself in check, you know? Worst thing about FF6? The encounter rate. Now, the only reason I have that answer right there is because I've pondered that question already. It is by far the worst thing about FF6. Worst thing about Chrono Trigger? The encounter rate. No. Best thing about Mega Man X7 is the soundtrack. That's actually easy. Mega Man X7 actually has a bopper of a soundtrack, as most Mega Man games do. Best thing about Starfield? Doodads. No, it doesn't. That's the joke. So, let's see. Worst thing about Chrono Trigger. See, the problem is the easy answer is that optional dungeon I can't even think of the name of in the DS version, but that feels cheating. Enjoy the food, enjoy the cat, Snake Eyes. What's the worst thing about your cat? The worst thing about Undertale? The genocide route. This is going to sound extremely strange, but thinking from a gameplay perspective, I think the worst thing about Chrono Trigger is you don't unlock New Game Plus until you've beaten it the first time. I know that sounds weird, but as some other games have shown me, having a more granular New Game Plus, which unlocks as you go, is just a better experience, you know? Having said that, I think I agree with your answer, which is why I stalled there. Essentially, yes, Pillars of Snow, and we reviewed the two identically. Turn, or don't. That's cool. Could you start climbing, please? And there you go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that happens a lot. Oh, banana. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. The worst gameplay thing about the game is Magus. They could have done so much with him. And he's cool, and he is. And he's fun, and he is. But they could have done so much with him that they didn't do. So here's one for you. What's the best thing about Ride to Hell Retribution? I actually have an answer for that. Believe it or not. Of course, I've done lore into that game. Of course, I have an answer for that. Where's my frickin'... That's actually my answer, Noctis. The motorcycle sliding is so hilariously fun. Like, just sliding for miles. Scraping all your skin off. Where's all my bananas? Oh, there they are. Oh, banana. Worst thing in Mass Effect 3? The ending. Like, even pound for pound in the review, the most negatives were for the ending. That's a fair point there, too. Worst thing about Mass Effect 3 that is not the ending. So I'm gonna go with Cerberus at that point. Cerberus Space Empire. Well, no, the Yiga came from the Sheik, so clearly Zelda is the origination of the Yiga. She created the death cult. She must be destroyed. Is that a Gleeok? That is a Gleeok. Oh, banana? No! Do it again. Oh, banana. Worst thing about Mario Wonder. That last goddamn level. Worst thing about Mario Odyssey. That last goddamn level. I'm not kidding in both cases. Whoa there! worst part of Lufia 2, yeah, the Lexus section. That's actually a good answer. Because, yeah, I agree with that completely. If I had to pick a follow-up, no, actually, I think that's good. That's a good pick. Because, like, the middle part of Lufia 2, best thing about FromSoft games, all of them? I don't know. I don't know. You got to give me a specific game. I've got nothing, Javis. Best thing about Wolfenstein Youngblood. Oh my god, I can't think of a single positive for Youngblood. I'm sure we gave one, right? Hang on, let me cheat and actually check my own documents here. Because surely I came up with a single positive to Youngblood. Yeah, I sort of documented all this stuff. God, we went straight from Modern Warfare R1 to Wolfenstein Youngblood to Ion Fury to Titanfall 2. That was a thing. It has co-op. It's the only gameplay positive we gave. It has co-op. At all. That is the only gameplay positive we gave the whole game. Oh, worst thing about TNG. I only get one worst thing. Oh, geez. Let me rewind again. So, worst thing about Doom Eternal. Those goddamn enemies with the shields that are just cheating invincible. Those guys suck. Every time I fought them, it was just, ugh. Worst thing about TNG. Worst thing about Star Trek is Roddenberry. Let's skip past that for a moment. Is there an up? There is an up. Okay, so best thing about Elden Ring. The GOAT. 100%. The added mobility and platforming and just general quality of life features that the GOAT added to the franchise was such an awesome change. Ooh, banana. Worst thing about Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, obviously that's a so far question. The Demon King. Secret Stones. No. I actually like several aspects of the story, but I do agree that the past is definitely one of the things that's coming to mind immediately. The other thing is the grind, I think. And I know that's been a very contentious topic this entire run. But it is the single biggest sticking point for me, personally. It's the single biggest thing that suddenly made me start enjoying the game again. Is when we just decided to skip 20 plus hours of grind. Yeah, imagine this without duping. We would be nowhere. We still wouldn't have even done the Goron temple probably at this point.
Oh.
My intelligence sources have confirmed that you passed the Blade Master exam. As a reward, you're permitted to step into the inner sanctum. This reward is valuable and only found in the depths. You should know it is a great honor to receive one. Pay no heed to the strange glowing ruins. We haven't decided what to do about them yet. Glory to Master Koga. And yes, all of this, by the way, if you're wondering what we're doing, I mean, obviously we're doing all the side quests anyways. All of this was for this. One of the last shrines. In fact, I believe there's only 2 shrines we don't have after this? 3, excuse me. What loot? What are you talking about? Anybody else see any loot? 'Cause I didn't see anything. So, skipping the Roddenberry answer. I think the worst thing about TNG is Troy. And I don't actually put that on her, if that makes any sense. But they didn't... They just did Troy dirty. Literally, in some cases. They have very few Troy-centric episodes. Her primary purpose in most episodes is just to be a random force-sensing Jedi. Barely exaggerating about that. And she gets raped more than once in the show, and also in one of the movies. So, that sucks. So yeah, hang on. So she's got a terrible outfit. In fact, she has multiple terrible outfits. Vague, because the GM said so, plot powers. Horrible sexual impropriety. Lack of good focus and characterization. And it's not like Marina Sirtis can't act, for God's sakes. Yeah, I think I'd pick Troy. Specifically Troy. Because, yeah. I can't check that number here, can I? Oh, the Wesley... I personally think the Wesley hate is also overblown. No offense to everybody who hates Wesley. That's your choice. So... This... Yeah, remember when they had an entire episode about how Troy lost her psychic powers? And it was dumb and stupid and terrible? We did poke at that Coliseum. Yeah, every now and again we got an actual Troy-centric episode, and lo and behold, those Troy-centric episodes were actually good. Go figure. Yeah, people hate Pulaski because of one episode, and people hate Wesley because of, like, 3. Oh, hi, Zelda. You know, I don't have your talons yet. Well, if you type !next Reptile's Blade, you'll get a literal answer to that question. Or Ross could do it. That's also acceptable. So hang on, so we got the scale, we got the horn, we got the shards. So that just leaves Fang and Talon. Let's try to get one of those, shall we? No, it's all good, Reptiles. It's a custom bot, actually. Claw, huh? Alright, let's do it. And yeah, this is actually Nadra, but whatever. I don't think we have any of her shards yet. Oh, wait, yes, I get that it's cold. Thanks, game, that it's cold. I understand that it's cold, game, thank you. Shut up about how it's cold, game. How do I feel about my paladin? I haven't even touched him. I really have not done a lot. I got on my demon hunter, got to the first town, did a delve, did a story, or did a dungeon, and that is it. Having said that, I did get a chance to poke at the hero talents. Those are fascinating. I've already commented on this in a theory, but practice has proven that I was correct. They're essentially borrowing the mutator concept from FF14. Good idea. Because there's only so many new powers and abilities and talents you can give a player, and ability bloat is a very serious issue. So instead they give us these substantial mutators, and that completely changes how we play the class. For example, for those of you not aware, Demon Hunter gets one of two paths they could go down, one of which emphasizes throwing your glaive, and the additional gameplay mechanisms that now center around throwing the glaive. So that's cool. And if you also go the other route on Demon Hunter, what you will get instead is something centered around your demon form, your metamorphosis form, which makes you reliant on metamorphosis, but it also makes you a total badass when you are metamorphosizing. Let's go with this, I guess. Well, no, this is much closer. See you around, reptiles. Pax chose the metamorphosis one, so I'm doing the other one just to try it out. The glaive one is very nice for tanking. So now we have Nadra's talons and nothing else. Well, we got some shards too. I see an island in there, so that's a good sign. I see several islands in there, actually. What's the worst thing about Twilight Princess? I was actually leaning towards the pose, personally. This is very hard to see. Look at this. We didn't show off much of the pose, but the Poe gathering is just kind of arduous, and you can only do it at night. That's just as frustrating as it sounds. I was mostly just looking around. This is a scouting run, for lack of a better way to put it. Okay. I need to find Princess Zelda. Worst part of StarCraft 2? Honestly, this is a bit of a gimme. The dumb cutscenes, most notably in Heart of Swarm. We're done. And yeah, I also Amon. So, you know what? I'm going to change my answer. Amon. He's just such a nothing burger, terrible, one-note, stupid villain. Sound familiar? They could have done something with Amon. They didn't. I never answered worst thing about Wonder or Odyssey. So worst thing about Mario Wonder. Never mind, right. It's the last stage of both. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay. I'm sorry, I missed it. Oh, there it is. Best and worst things about Pokemon Mainline versus PMD. Okay, so best thing about Pokemon Mainline. Honestly, the core combat is definitely going to be my answer there. 6 people, 4 abilities, type, status, stat differential, all that stuff. The incredible complexity and depth of the combat system and the strategy around it. That is by far the best thing about Pokemon and always has been. I've said it before, and I will talk about it more when we actually cover Pokemon Red, but they kind of lucked into that system. And it is a very good system. Worst thing about the mainline games.
You!
Getting stopped in midair because Princess Zelda, apparently. It's strictly forbidden. Princess Zelda orders. Yep, she came out of Kakariko the other day and told everyone to stay clear of the ruin. Can I go in then? Okay. Yeah, I've actually run into this guy before. Up there, actually, because I wasn't even trying to get to him. I was trying to get to something else.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Paya. Yep, it's me. Oh, I should take off my clothes for her. So happy to see you again. Yeah, you're both safe. Yep, it's an imposter. The room's missing. Yeah, so we finally told someone that Zelda's an imposter.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh. 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 Ah. Mm. Oh.
Sorry, like, this whole conversation is such a nonsense burger, I'm just kind of skipping through it. So far, all they've said is, oh, it was the Phantom Ganon who was telling us not to go there. Therefore, we should go there. And, we need to get inside there. And there's a stone slab inside engraved with Zonai script. And that's kind of it. That's an interesting question, Ross. Let me circle back to that. So, okay. Worst thing about the Pokemon games. I think I'm honestly going to go with the single save slot thing. That is such an unnecessary aggravation. I was thinking about something narratively, but honestly, most of the stories of the week have at least been interesting, and I can't call a weak but good story bad, because it's not. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the single save slot. Master Link, I have certainly come a long way when it comes to my shyness, especially around you. I mean, heroes like you. I mean, still would help a great deal if that is to say, if it's not too much trouble. Could you maybe put a shirt on? Oh, I neglected to tell you this earlier. I've taken over title of chief. Yeah, you actually did tell me that. Where's the damn thing? There it is. Mr. Link is Yowawa. We Sheikah have a deep, twisted history with that mask you're wearing. Some maybe even feel a rush of fear just looking at it. Out of respect for that, would you mind terribly taking it off in the village, please? Fine. I'll wear something less terrifying, just for you. That is what she said, Von Falkenstein. Anyways, so then, okay, so best thing about PMD. Oh, gosh. I've got two ideas there. But I think I'm actually going to go with the graphics of all things. I know that's a weird thing to single out, but I'm sorry, that is some extremely good sprite work. Like, no really style. The other thing I had in mind was that they bothered to have more world building than Pokemon usually bothers with. I admit I wish it was even more, but there was some still good stuff, so, you know, yay. There we go. Picture took without damaging it. Worst thing about PMD? Honestly, I'm gonna go with the dungeons. The level design, or rather, lack thereof. So, hey, got an image. Yeah, I have no idea, Trihex. They've just been knocking it out of the park. Somehow.
No.
Promise Zelda solemnly signed, Mineru, Sage of. Hide the key southeast and trust future wish defeat Demon King. I mean, it probably doesn't help that the 2D Pokemon, which is to say Gen 5, were pretty much the best the sprite work has ever been in the Pokemon series. Really, really, really good sprite work. As is typical for the late GBA or, and mid-DS era. The Zonai ruins at Point Falcon. I'm sorry, this is actually kind of cute. So Calip over there is like feeling put upon, and Paya is feeling shy, and Taro is feeling boisterous. And all three of them are just kind of bouncing off of each other, and it's just kind of cute. For example, Taro's trying to translate the picture, so he says, the inscription tells all kinds of information, and then Paya's like, Taro's like, what's the matter? Nothing, it's just that part before the southeast. I think it says Dragonland. You're right, Paya knows her stuff. This should read Dragonland Southeast. Fantastic work, Paya. Oh, thank goodness, I've finally proven useful. It seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off. And then Calip says, oh no, I'm being upstaged. Where were we? Something about a Dragonland Southeast? How familiar with the ruins? And he gives some stuff, and it's like, oh, Calip, great chance. There's a chance that's exactly where it's pointing us. Fantastic work. What did you just say? And then we catch up a little bit, and he's like, no. I believe it's, you can use an adjective. Started with fan and ended with tastic. What was it again? Fantastic work? Yes, fantastic work. That's what you said. Yes. Calip, what fantastic work, he said. Fantastic. Me. Yep, huh? Join me, Calip. Of course. I would be a fantastic addition to the team. Jesus Christ. One compliment. How compliment deprived are you? Don't answer that. So, worst thing about Mega Man. I like how they're still talking about the whereabouts of Zelda, by the way. Yeah, as a whole. The whole franchise. And the answer there is actually pretty easy. Yeah, It's the story. Or rather, lack thereof. There's actually a decent amount of world building in the Mega Man franchise, and it's something I've enjoyed for a really long time. But that's kind of it. There's not much in the way of plot or characterization or really anything else. Most of what we have that fleshes out the narrative of Mega Man comes from the Archie comics, which were legit, but those are the comics, right? And yeah, it does kind of make it worse that we've actually got a fascinating and surprisingly well thought out world with very little to do in it. That's the worst thing about Mega Man. The worst thing about the Sonic franchise? The inconsistency of it. There's a reason why so many Sonic fans, I suppose including me, are actually excited about the possibility that Frontier has finally started to level things out and standardize things so that we can actually have, you know, Sonic games from now on, instead of whatever random nonsense they come up with this next time.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's worn out from setting up the base, which I remind you is a cloth tied to some sticks, which are glued to some rocks. Just point that out. Southeast, southeast, southeast is this way, Laura. Jesus. Yeah, I noticed the fire went out. That's cute. Am I still enjoying the game? Well, that's why they sort of need to solidify, in my opinion, Frieza. They need a mainliner, to be very, very blunt. The Sonic franchise needs a mainliner. And, lo and behold, that's exactly what they've gotten with Frontier. That's why Frontier, by all accounts, isn't a perfect game, but it's definitely a nice, you know, return to form, general Sonic quality kind of a thing, and I've heard that from basically everyone. The only thing I've actually know about the Frontier specifically is the soundtrack, because of course I freaking do. If Ian isn't in charge, maybe he should be. I'm sorry, I've just seen and covered too much fiction over too many decades, to the point where, like, a mainliner, a good mainliner, is invaluable to anything. You know? Yeah, Frontier's soundtrack is legit. I mean, lore shock, right? It's a freaking Sonic soundtrack. Me too, Frieza. And I should mention, I've liked several of the Sonic games. I'm the weirdo who actually liked the King Arthur one. I can't think of the name of it right now. Black Knight, I want to say. So, my opinion's the weirdo one. I'll admit that. Thank you very, very much, Colgrim, for 5 years of support. Somehow. I will go ahead and jot that down. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Or DOS 1. Alien Shooter. Old World Blues. I think the fact that so much of the Drek is behind me is helping with why I'm not completely done with this game yet. And that and the fact that it is legitimately clever and interesting and fun. Having said that, if I'm being 100% honest with you, Ross, at this point I am worried about two major things that we haven't done yet. Shooting. Oh, hello. And goodbye. Yeah, the side quest is one of the things I'm worried about. And the other is the depths. And I don't know how much of the depths we're going to do. To be completely honest with you, I sort of feel like we're already good enough with the depths. Ow. But we'll see. Okay, where the hell is this sending me? Yeah, I've been thinking about the depths issue, because, in fact, I'm just going to jot that down now, because I was thinking about it earlier, and I think I'm just going to commit to it. I've literally spent 2 days in the depths already. Where's our story positives? Here we go. I've said it before and I say it again. The depths probably should have been the size of, like, one of the major zones, right? Like, it feels unnecessary for it to be as large as it is. Because, again, even one zone of the depths is gargantuan. Like, to really make this point for, like, the 3rd time now. This chunk of land right here is enormous. Like, this is what you're looking at is hours upon hours upon hours of roaming and looting and fighting and building, etc., etc. This is huge. Now, the only exception to that would be doing stuff like, say, like have another little side thing for the boss fights, right? I could see that. But you could do that, right? You could squeeze all the content of the depths into the one zone and then have like a side little thing over here. Like, here's, you know, the boss fight, and over here's the other boss fight and stuff like that. Or you could spread it out. It doesn't actually have to be one zone. It just has to be the size of one zone. So instead of this whole thing, you know, it's like this chunk up here. And then this chunk over here is like this, and this chunk's up here like this, and you get the general idea. The depths are neat, but I dread doing more of them because, oh my god, we've already done so much of it. The good news is, when we go back down there, we will have a much better method of traversal. Because we'll be able to use not only... Oh, hello. We'll not only be able to use our bike, but we have figured out how to give it light. And we'll have even more battery when we do that, too. So this is the statue that was knocked over. Seek the golden spirit Farosh, who loosed lightning as she danced on the heavens. I don't have Farosh's claw. Cool. But we triggered that. So now I want claws. Okay. Well, good news is I already got Nadra's claw. Bad news is I don't know where I'm going. So, to Google, rather than waste any more time, let's just look it up. True, Frieza. There they are. I love it when they just give you directions, and the directions are southeast, and it's like, okay. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what I've been doing off the deep end. Having a map. We did play for several days before I even pulled up the map the first time. For obvious reasons. But it became very apparent very quickly that that was the wrong decision to make. Oh no, it's the Yiga. See, I'm boring. I don't have a creative bone in my body at 1%, so I haven't come up with anything interesting yet. I did have an idea, but I haven't been able to pull it off yet. At the moment, I'm looking for some Zonai ruins, which has, what's his face in him? Taro? Taro. think Breath does anything better than Tears? Ooh. That's a good question. Whoops. You know what? Actually, yeah. You know what? Something that Breath does better than Tears? Zelda. This is revenge for Master Koga. Okay. Can I help you? That Lizalfos just killed him. I find that unreasonably amusing. Taking your bananas, boy. I'm not sure I can come up with something that Breath does better gameplay-wise over Tears. I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is an invalid answer because it would be the last dungeon. I haven't seen the last dungeon of this game yet, so I have no idea. No, I didn't like the overall design of Breath all that much. I'll just sing it wrong. Which I suppose sounds like a duh, but, you know, whatever. You know what? Actually, yeah. The Plateau. That's a good one. No, I'm just not creative in general. I don't have a creative bone in my entire body. Most of them are Nintendo, too, Ross. That's the funny part. Oh, of course I do off the deep end, but that's not really creative, is it? That's more, I don't know, constructive. I can be an architect, sure, but I can't be a painter. Okay.
Oh.
Wear the electric garb hidden at the long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent.
Oh.
Doesn't remind me of a song that compared the river to a dragon.
Ah.
Offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail.
Hmm?
What's a Zonai charge?
Ah.
And he can't get the chest to open. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I have PC syndrome, so...
Oh. Oh.
God, we are so short.
Mm.
Oh my god. It's the same as the figure in the mural.
Oh.
Did you find that? It was in the thing.
Ah.
Hmm.
Oh. Mm.
You already have the Sensor Plus feature. Just now you're directing me to Sensor Plus? Now? Yeah, no, it's pretty shorty to me, show. I mean, I get it. Link's an elf, he's short, sure. But like, wow. Yep, time to have sex with Taro. Sidon can wait. He's broken my heart too many times. Oh wow, I don't have any weapons equipped right now. Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. Thanks, team. Appreciate you. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, I'm gonna do something weird really quick here. Since it's almost midnight. Oh, and I also don't write music. I mean, I have written music, but it's all crap. No, I remix music. Big difference. Halfway there. Our charges. I think. Either that or we are there. One of the two. I guess we could find out in a second. The number I have in my head is 1800. I don't know how accurate that number is, but it's the number in my head. It won't actually take us that long to get to. And we have enough Zonite for it. I made sure of that. How'd you do it? Well, you see. I called Link. That's not even a joke. That's literally what I did. Is there no teleport over there? I'll come back to that one in a second. Hey, Walker. I understand work being nuts. Trust me. Things are going as well as they can be. I think I'm still here. Hang on. Yep, still here. The worst thing about Yakuza 0. Yeah, where's my frickin' good English translation? My good English dub. I've been told we're not even like halfway through the MSQ. And I'm sorry for sounding so weary. But the problem is we also still have 2 full bundles of side content to do still. Which is part of why I'm starting to focus a little bit on speeding that up a bit too. Yeah, we still have to do the side quests round. Okay, apparently we are over halfway. Never mind. I sort of figured finishing the 4 dungeons was like a substantial chunk. And then people were like, no, you're nowhere. And I was like, oh, okay. that sucks. I still haven't done the side quests that would lock me out of duping Korok seeds. I could still, as of this moment, dupe Korok seeds. Haven't decided to pull that trigger yet, but I've been thinking about it. It is an option, at least. It's a whole thing. I know that's not the answer you're looking for, Dream Whisperer, but that is the truth. It is a whole thing. Oh, this is the dungeon. That's what that is. Why? To fill out the inventory. Let's see. So we've got Sidon, Riju, Tulin, and Yonobu. All of them are actually from Breath. Yeah, when I say dupe Korok seeds, I should be slightly more accurate about that. Because you cannot dupe Korok seeds, not to my knowledge. What you can do is you can trick Hamadu, whatever his name is, the guy who you trade in the seeds. You could trick him into thinking that you haven't gotten any upgrades yet, and forcing that flag to be static at 0. What that means is every upgrade will always cost 1. That takes a bit of setup to do, but once you're there, you're good. The catch with that is you also have to be very careful in how you do that manually, because it's very easy to get more inventory spaces than the game allows, and if you do, you will break your save and crash your game. Forever? Yeah. If you save in that state, you're screwed. There's no undoing that. So that is a brick state. And that is pretty much the biggest reason I haven't done that, because there's no multiple save slots. So, I don't feel like ruining my save potentially forever. There are autosaves, but given how long and how much is involved with setting up the trick, I'm not sure I would actually have those autosaves. You know what I mean? Like, it might be too many steps for me to still have a safe autosave. How am I supposed to pronounce it? Bruce? Isn't it Yunobo? I swear that's what it was. Oh, it's Yunobo. Wow, that's a terrible name. Yunobo, you have a terrible name. FYI. I suppose I should start using the Master Sword. Not only to verify that we can break it, but to, you know, get the timer restarted. Thanks, Tulin. Appreciate you. We do still need to kill a silver. We haven't even seen a silver yet. Riju. 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 Riju! Thank you. There's one in the arena. Look, when we do the combat round, that's also when we're going to fight the Gleeok. We'll hit the arena. I know where it is. No control sticks here. Wait, is it possible for a Zelda game to have fun minigames? I don't know. I think you're reaching there. There's the Master Sword, and yes, we're counting each of those. Of course we are. It's not my fault that fishing is surprisingly well designed in Breath of Fire 3, okay? You know, I'm not sure, Snake Eyes. That's a good question. We should look into that. What's funny is I just had the exact same thought with that guy we were just fighting. Like, you know, maybe I should try such and such. So I'm borrowing this. Is that cool? Giga Trader. I'll kill you, but like, you know, I don't have time for you, so I'll kill you later. Is that cool? See, that's the biggest insult you can give a Doomsday Cultist. Yeah, you're not worth the time to kill. Really? I can't break the pieces apart? I hate you, game. I hate you. Why are you making this such a thing? I just want to take off and fly like 20 feet that way. This is such a nothing deal. Why are you making this such a big deal? There, can we friggity go now? Where's the... There it is. Jesus Christ. Go away. I mean, teriyaki's the easy answer there, Ross. But if you want something really, really basic, just get a little bit of soy sauce, some salt, some pepper, and a little bit of sugar. Mix that up nice and thoroughly. What? That's... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, garlic's a gimme. Always add garlic. What an irritant. Ugh. I do like me some onions, I'm not gonna lie. wonder how long I've been muted. Anyways, I'm sad that there's no sushi in this game, is all I was really saying. How do you not have sushi in the game? God. They have pizza. They don't have sushi. Carrots, huh? Apparently face smashing is a Goron tradition. Who knew? We only have the 2 kinds of meats at the moment. We haven't seen the really big ones yet, I think. Let me double check. Okay, so we have 3. We've got raw gourmet, raw prime, and raw. God, I hate this song. Okay. That's irritating, but okay. Yeah, burgers are one of the best healing items in Earthbound. Which is funny, because that's a Japanese game. Still counts. Well, we do have 4 different kinds of seafood. What? I will be back. Can I help you? Yay. Is that still 10 minutes? Because that felt a lot longer than 10 minutes. Then again, I've been getting a bunch of stuff done, so whatever. Is there a reason you're being a dick right now? I'm just wondering, really. I'm not even sure I care about you. Bye. Come on, really? This important to you? Why so desperate? Okay, so armor. And a zonite. How is that still functional? Chunks of it are literally offset from each other. Nothing much, Kenexco. Just gaining access to the last shrines.
Oh,
Did you see that? The lightning struck the dragon pillar too. Is there someone in there? Oh, it's you again.
huh.
Jeez, dude. Explain. Yep, the Hall of a Century. We'd like to investigate more, but we can't get up there.
No.
Yep, you should remain here alone. It's our duty to unravel it all. You can do this, Caleb. Fieldwork isn't my strongest suit, but this may be a chance to make a historic discovery. Leave it to me. I was going to say, I'm guessing the game lets you navigate those in the storm. Since it almost did earlier. To me. Hello, Sean. Speaking of dripping wet, let's fix our drip here really quick. Okay, there they are. Thunderhead Isles. Looks like there's one here. I don't know where that came from. It's a relatively recent development, I know that. Most of my etymology knowledge goes back a few more centuries than that. And even that, I usually have to look it up. What's our height differential? That's not too bad. Oh, that's blinding. I could go up more, but I'm not sure I want to. Let's do this right now. Yeah, no, we're pretty dry on Zonite. I see there's still some thunder up there. So this could get fun in a minute. Oh my god, sun, please go away. Please. I've actually driven into the sun before. It's exactly as unpleasant as it sounds. In fact, I did it after a snowstorm once. That was even worse. I probably should have stopped driving on the side of the road, because what I was doing was actually very dangerous. I was a dumbass. As is my want. Well, that was an interesting landing. What do we got? Give me something good, please. I'm low on a lot of things right now. Fans and batteries is bad. And it's eternally raining. Thanks, Yunobo. Explain your dumb name. What? You... okay. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. That sucks. So that's double ungood for losing items. Oh, Jesus. Whatever your name is. Yeah, but all it does is power the launcher. Where's the shrine? Like, I hate to say this, but all I care about right now is finding the damn shrine. Where's the shrine? This is... the Joku Usin Shrine, apparently. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine trying to find this nonsense in the middle of that storm. I'm missing one. I'm missing one shrine somewhere. It's a naked shrine. Of course it's a naked shrine. Listen, Johnny 5 is not alive. I'm going to make sure of that. Some arrows. New plan. Run! Well, that was a total waste of everything. Okay. I'm willing to accept that. Yeah, I've decided I like this weapon. You know, that's a good point, Sean. I don't think you can actually have sentience with that little ram. I was expecting it to hit me. No, I noticed the metal platforms. That was going to be my useful in a storm. So, I'm missing a shrine somewhere. And I need to figure out what I'm missing, and that's going to be boring. But I'm going to do it. Because there's 152 shrines, and I currently have 149, and I know about 2. There's the one that's at the head of this, and then there's the Eventide. So I'm missing 1. And unfortunately, I think that is just going to be a really careful look at the map kind of a deal. Could be. Are there any substantial quest shrines anyone can think about that it might be? I don't know what a situation shrine is, but I will look at that in a minute. Oh, the sky. Yeah. That makes slightly more sense. How did you... Bot, how did you get situation out of sky? Yeah, 149. There's this one, and there's Eventide. What are we missing? Thanks, Rauru. Appreciate you. Here. Enjoy. I don't think any shrines are in the depths, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. Because if there's one shrine in the depths, that could explain it. Yep, and we will be at 12. Whatcha-figures. Once we do Eventide, so yeah. Or 11, excuse me. I haven't fused a diamond yet, no. Although I've certainly gotten several, you know, legitimately, and could afford to do that a couple of times. Okay, so. What am I missing? So let's look at the sky first. Scooch this over a little bit so I can see the map. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. That is this guy. That's unfortunate, because there's a lot more here to count. Okay, let's just do an at a glance really quick. See if I can spot the thread, you know? Yeah, this is one of the things I liked about Metroid Dread. Here's what you're missing, and here's the rough area you're missing it in. Such a good feature. Okay, let's pull up the towers, too. There we go. Okay, so 4, and then 4, and then 3, and then 4, then 1, and then 3, 2. That one, yep, got that one. Those 2, that one. Switch the map over. Those 3, those 2, that one. Those 2, that one. Those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5. Nope, got all those. Got that one. Got that one. 1. These 3. 4, actually. I think I found it. I did. It's right here. Look, it's kind of hard to keep track of 152 things, okay? Got me some slack here. Where is this? I almost wish there was a descend into an ascend, but that would probably get messy. You'd also pretty much exactly have to know where you're going at a given point in time. Although you kind of have to for ascend anyway, so that's whatever. There it is. Yeah, you just end up in the depths a lot. It's like, whoops. No. Imagine the Talus like, at last, someone's here for me to... Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back here now! Come back here! And Robert was like, congratulations on defeating the Talus. For what? magic staff. That's so useful. Thank you so much for that, Rara. Your assistance is so appreciated. Yeah, unless there's more plot hearts, yeah, we're going to be missing several hearts. Which I sort of called. That's a shame, but what can you do? So let's do it. Let's do Eventide. Not tonight? How bad is it? I was gonna say, I can't... I don't know. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Let's make sure we're buffed to the gills. Very important. Have our shield going on. Alright, let's do it. This is it. Might take too long to get over there. Let's just speed this up. Guess while we're here. Oh, there's a portal to the depths over here. We'll have to poke at that, too. Once we're done getting the shrine. Shrine takes the priority. Hang on. Where's your friend, sir? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, you are in luck. I need you to stay kind of in the middle, right? So I can throw off my balance otherwise. That should be good. There we go. Perfect. Just dangle there for your life, and if you fall, just die as quickly as you can, okay? Trust me, the slow way is not going to be fun. I'm going to laugh if I get there and say, now you've started the Eventide challenge. We immediately get rid of your vehicle, your gear, and most importantly of all, your Korok. So this is all for nothing. Dramatic pause. Well, okay. I hate it here. Huh. Honestly, wasn't expecting that, but okay. I'm with it. I'm with it. Vehicles is okay. Well, let's get in some real gear then. See what happens. Could you, like, Link, could you just... Okay, fine, fine. Okay. Hello, monsters? Monsters, hello. I wish to kill you. I do not want to make peace. I want to make war. I want them all to die. I see it now. Peace was always a lie. You know what? Yeah, he might give us some meat. Here, come here, boy. No, there's no running. There's a gourmet and a prime. Unfortunately, we have both of those already. I still need to cook one of each seafood, a gourmet and a seafood, and then the 3 meats? Not a 4th meat. And the monster thing went away. Where's the rest of the monsters? It says it's on the beach. Let's take that as a sign. Excuse me, are you a monster? Excuse me, sir. Are you a monster?
Oh.
You must have a death wish. You've heard the rumors, right? They say this is where the pirates that attacked the village hideout. I don't want to be here, but I'm on a mission to locate the pirates' hideout. This has 3 strongholds. The one you were just at and just cleared out. Oh, there's a new guy there. There's that one, and there's the other one. Yep, okay. I can kill all these people. I will kill all of these people. Just for you. Even if you don't want me to. Like, I might still do it. You might ask me not to, and I might still kill them all. There's not a lot of options here, really. You know, I tell you what, Bionic, just because I don't want to forget. Alright, so gourmet plus seafood. Plus seafood. Gourmet meat and seafood fry. A marriage of the choicest cuts of meat and seafood. As delicious as it is filling. And 4 different types of fish. Copious seafood skewers. It's just a whole heap of stuff shoved onto a skewer, but it's still a pretty tasty dish. this real quick. Salt grilled gourmet meat. Anyways, find where these assholes are so I can kill them. Excuse me, bad guys. Weird. Normally they're rushing out to be killed by me. Why are you so shy today? Aha! You're the problem. Oh, wow, he didn't die. Where did he end up? There he is. Next. Yeah, I've got a wiggly. I got a wiggly. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you, little guy. My bad. Well, let's see what Camp 2 has to offer, shall we? Would you like to hear about Camp 2? Nice trap there. Hello. That actually hurt. That's decent damage too. He's just got a lot of it. Wow. That hurts. Oh, no, you don't. Those are my parts. Come here. There's that crap. Seared steak does sound really good right now. Maybe it braised. I don't know. Okay, let's see if the last one's even meaner. Bouncy stick? Whatever. Oh yeah. Oh, asparagus. I love good asparagus. And broccoli. Unrelated, but still good. Oh no, this feels like a you should have come here earlier thing. I wonder if they were playing with their players. Because they knew... I mean, I was expecting the Eventide challenge, right? Naked Shrines. And so This is normally the kind of thing I would have done much earlier. Because it doesn't matter how early you come, right? Let's just do it. But I wanted to finish on Eventide this time. Thank you, Rain. Right on time. Garlic mashed potatoes with asparagus and broccoli. I love it. Oh, hello. And goodbye. So we got a resolve points for this one. Okay, a little rapid fire there, buddy. Yeah, exactly. Not a problem. Whoops. Well, that's everything. So now for the boss, right? Yeah, we came with 4 friends and really good gear. That's much more tranquil. You cleared out all the strongholds? You're amazing. You don't even know how big of a help that is. Perfect timing. I just saw a pirate ship come in. What? As soon as it went around the rear side of the island, the ship disappeared. Maybe the pirates really do have a hideout, and that's where the ship disappeared. But that would make it the monster control crew's duty to find and eradicate them, not scout. I can handle 1 or 2, but that sounds like... Ugh. To retreat to locate the hideout? What do I do? Fine. Yeah, maybe once, Zucktaf, possibly twice. Loki wouldn't expect him to be as irreverent as he is. So how are we feeling about Sidon and Riju as Kit? Well, Riju is interesting because she's artillery in gameplay terms. And very useful as all artillery is, and very hard to use as all artillery is. I like it, and I'm probably going to give a positive to Riju. Sidon is completely worthless. Like, I shouldn't say completely, but he is very close to completely worthless. And no, we have not monobrand. I'm assuming that's side quest territory because the MSQ hasn't directed me there yet. Yeah, Sidon's here for the sex. We're not doing anything else with him. I mean, yay, it protects against heat. And? Like, I'm sorry, I'm very unimpressed with Sidon. At absolute best, I would call him not a negative. Which is what I'm currently thinking. I don't think he's positive worthy. He is a good distraction, as they all are. I could be argued into giving another, like, a completely separate positive for basically every companion. For the... for the crew as a whole, exactly. The fact that enemies can target them is way more useful than it sounds. Especially since they have no HP. As I said many times over in the Dark Souls series, just adding another character for the enemy to target is a huge multiplier factor in how combat can go. I do agree that using their abilities in combat kind of sucks. What I usually end up doing is just running around just mashing A and hoping to get the correct person. Okay, there's a bunch of white dudes, but honestly, I don't care. I'm here for the shrine, really. So, like... You know, that's a good point. I'm also going to give the game 100 pluses, excuse me, negatives to story. For not letting me have hot, tawdry sex. There it is. Over there. Oh. Ah, with Sidon. This is going to take forever. That's several white dudes down there. They have way too much health. Okay. Let's go and pull up the glue. Net or gross, Ross? Wow, that's actually impressive. I sincerely doubt it, but it would be interesting if this thing even comes close to, you know, the biggies. Like Twilight Princess. I kind of doubt it, but it would be interesting to see how close it gets. I don't know why I said would. It will be interesting. You guys... I could see Shovel Knight as a comparison point. Oh, we're done. Yeah, no, the variance is going to pull it down a little bit. Yeah, Tulin just continuing to be a boss there, as is his job. Tulin's like, yeah, no, I got you, fam. I'm like, you sure? Yeah, no, it's cool. I've got infinite arrows. I attack faster, I do more damage, and I have sniping. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, no, Tulin is absolutely earning that paycheck, 100%. Or not. Jesus. Oh god. New plan. Get stuck on terrain. Oh Jesus. Looks like no. game? Could you not? God damn it, game! Come on! Walk backwards. Thank you. Okay. Go away. Nobody cares about you or your masks. No. No, Link, turn. That would be really funny, Bionic. Look. It's like, alright, you've successfully made it to the last shrine of the game. You've mastered Sight On, right? Oh, can't even see those. Okay. Of course, I just noticed there's planks up here too, but you know what? Gosh darn it. I wanted to earn it. What can I say? That. I knew that was going to happen, and so therefore I was ready. I wanted to make sure I had the spare planks, just to make sure that in case that happened, I was ready to go. All according to plan. Wait, what's the difference, Monica? Okay, we did it. We made it to the last shrine of the game. This is the no really. This is it. It's gonna be a naked shrine. Yep, this is it. Yeah, what do you think? So is it gonna be a Rauru, naked shrine, standard shrine? Like, what do you think? What do you think? Let's do it. I'm guessing Rauru. I'm guessing it's gonna be a Rauru. It is a rare. Okay. It's a fruit, just a ruby. It's not even a diamond, it's just a ruby. That is as anticlimactic as it gets. Could not have planned that better. 10 out of 10. Let's see here. This is the final light of blessing. Yeah, I got that. Make your way to the Temple of Time. There you shall find a suitable reward for your efforts. Okay. Let's just say, there actually are multiple temples of time, but I assumed it was the one in the sky anyways. Hello, Evo. We just finished the very last shrine. So, we're about to get our ultimate reward. I admit I have no idea what it is. I don't even have a guess. Also, do you like my shield? It's very shieldy. Oh gosh, what should I wear? What should I wear? Yep, it's time to get our eternal reward. Yeah, for some reason Ross doesn't like onions. I think he's crazy because he was the only one who doesn't like onions. You know, Jabez, if that's literally it, I'm going to be pissed. But I'm also going to be more amused than I should be. Hold on, that might have a soldier one horn. Nope, that was a soldier construct horn. Okay, we need to dress appropriately. Let's see. Perfect. It has become time to rule on high. Oh my god, our lips are stitched together. I just noticed that. Our lips are stitched together in this thing. Alright, what you got for me? I give you this golden poop. Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a heart vessel, please. God, we look horrifying. We are shy. 3 hearts. I believe you fully, Mr. Red. You have vitality and vigor in abundance. Seek to deepen your bonds with sages and ruin. You've collected 4 of an item. A sage will. That's it. Ancient Hero's Aspect. This item is said to contain the spirit of a hero who once saved Hyrule. That hero's aura will envelop the wearer. Okay. Yeah, that just straight up turns us into a goat person. Yeah, there we are, in all our glory. I think this is more horrifying than the Phantom Ganon outfit. Yikes. That is not what I was expecting. It also takes over your entire equipment thing. It's just that. And it's got really crappy armor. I mean, I guess it probably doesn't eventually. Yeah, let's see if we can upgrade it. I can see that, actually, Dream Whisperer. I think the face, like the smile, is the worst part. Like, do you see that? There we go. That's just like the paint. I get what they're doing with the paint, but oh my god, look at that. I raised my eyebrow too, Evo. Yay, cool. We get to play as the legendary hero who was in a painting, who we don't know who they are or anything about them whatsoever. Cool. On the plus side, we're really ugly.
Huh? Huh?
Okay, that takes 9 silver bokoblin orbs, 9 Hinox guts, and 15 zonite for the first upgrade. Jesus.
Oh? Huh? Huh? Huh?
84. That is a lot of armor. It's even more than we have. That's saying something.
Oh. Huh?
I don't think... I have the champion's leathers, that's it. Which requires another light track and scale. That's funny. We need more Captain Construct 1 horns. Where the hell do I get Captain Construct 1 horns? I've been killing a lot of bots and looting all of them. How am I missing one? Or rather, how am I missing like 10?
Huh?
So we'll do this while we're here.
Oh. Huh? 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 Oh. Huh?
Just pretend it's something safe. It's fine. It's fine.
Huh?
Definitely something PG.
Huh?
While we're here.
Oh. Huh?
Well, we are truly the face of evil. I wouldn't use this. I mean, that armor is certainly nice, but that is insane materials to farm to upgrade that. I'm not doing that. What I would really like to upgrade is the glide tights, but I need eyeballs for those, and I still haven't found a good spot of that. Spot for that. So we're gonna switch to some real armor. There we go. Whatever, we did it. We did all the shrines. So, I'm not going to ask this question now, but for all of you who will be here tomorrow, I have a question for you. Do we continue to push the MSQ until the whatcha-fig point? That's insane, Ross. Or do we go ahead and finally start doing the side stuff? Because we have many, many, many side quests to do. Korok seeds. Alright, someone murder Mr. Red. Wait, you want to do the final dungeon, then the side stuff? Why? Like, that's so counterintuitive. Okay, well, alright. I can work with that. Oh, I forgot to tell the guy that I wiped out the... Whoops! Sorry, buddy. You know, I can actually... Hang on. Let's see. There's a shrine here. Let's just go tell... Hey, I killed all the pirates. Dead people are here. Alright, we'll go ahead and... It is so strange of a thought. We'll do MSQ. And yeah. Then we'll do the things I've been dreading doing. Oh, tell me I can get here. Oh, thank God. That was just brat.
Hey!
So I killed a lot of people.
Oh!
A blue saber horn. That's actually pretty useful. Hey, everything's dead. When you say everything, no, I mean it. Dead, yo. Wow, that is dark. That's disturbingly dark. Long Island Coliseum. Uh-huh. We don't really have a lot of good weapons right now. We're a little weapon dry. Also, dinner's in like 2 minutes. So I'll tell you what. It's gonna be 5 Lionels. Yeah, no, it's gonna be 5 Lionels. That's what it is. I knew it. It's 5 Lionels. What? Okay. This is definitely confusing. Yeah, click. Okay, that's too overpowered for this nonsense. Okay. I disagree with that, but okay. Yeah, Tulin is just earning his paycheck. That's all he's doing. That's all he does in general. Okay, a white. Yep, those can actually be real. And a shield. Okay, all of the above. That's cool. That's cool. Don't believe my boy. You just stop existing. Hey, Dante Bronson. We're doing the Eventide Coliseum really quick. Emphasis on the really quick. Okay. You know, feel kind of weird wearing this, I'm not gonna lie. Although that does give us full bloom resistance. Yep, okay. And on that bombshell,